your ID at?
I don't have it. I don't have to give it to you.
You're going to give it to me.
Am I?
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
I am not going to argue with you. You have court right now. Let's go. Are you on the court calendar?
You need to calm down.
You need to calm down.
What hassle am I giving y'all?
You should know. You should be able to identify yourself to law enforcement.
If I've broken the law, you can't just walk up there.
It don't matter if you broke the law,
Yes,
though, man. You making stuff up as
What's
you
the
go,
law?
man.
Okay, have you?
No, listen.
No, you listen.
No, you listen.
No, you
If
listen.
you want to do this, we can play games, okay?
I don't want to play games with
I'm
you.
going to tell you right now.
So if I'm not being charged with a crime or if I haven't committed no, it's a secondary. Do you know what that means? It means that if I've committed a crime, I'm required to provide my ID.
Need to find out who you are.
For what crime?
What you're doing.
What crime am I being detained
I'm
for?
investigating.
That's not a crime. What crime?
I'm investigating.
Ma'am, what
You have
crime?
some ID with you.
No, ma'am, what crime?
That you can protest the First Amendment right in the public square. You don't need a permit. You don't even need a permit for 10 people.
Welcome back to CT3, where we highlight clips and I'll recap with a few educational pointers to ensure your rights aren't violated on your next encounter with a cop.
My name is not important. Is this public property?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not public property.
Where's a restricted area sign?
You want to stay away from our cars.
Okay, so where's the restricted area sign?
Walk right here. Not walk around the vehicle.
I can walk around the vehicles. I can. Thank you very much. You can give me that you give me that policy or whatever that I can't walk around the vehicles?
It's not a policy. It's government vehicles.
Okay, but
Stay away from them.
okay, I have
You don't need to walk up to the driver's
I have
seat.
every right to walk up to these vehicles.
What's your ID at?
I don't have it. I don't have to give it to you.
You're going to give it to me.
Am I?
Yeah, you are.
Okay, what crime are you suspecting me of breaking?
You're walking around our vehicles looking into them.
Okay, is
Most
this-
normal people don't look into our patrol
Is this
cars.
public property?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
I told you you could walk back.
I have every right to
I
be
told
here.
you to stay away from our vehicles.
And I have every right to be around your
You just
vehicle.
walked over there looking inside the car, did you not?
I did, because
Yeah,
I have a right
give me
to.
your ID.
I do not have to.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
You just went to our vehicles and looking at them.
Your vehicle.
No person is going to look into a patrol car.
Okay, well
No one's sitting.
those are police vehicles.
Not videos of vehicles.
Vehicles.
Yes.
They are
correct.
police vehicles owned by the city.
Yes.
This is public property.
Yes.
I have every right to be on public property
Yes, you
and
do.
look in city-owned
Let me
vehicles.
tell you something, buddy, because I'm not going to argue with you.
Okay.
6 cops have just been killed this week, in this month.
Okay.
And some guy walking around the parking lot recording vehicles is not. It's not normal.
Okay. Well, it's not normal, but is it legal?
So what I'm
Illegal?
going to do is I'm going to do a police report and figure out who you are.
Okay, is it illegal?
I didn't say it's illegal.
Okay, so,
But it's not normal.
okay, am I being detained?
Yes, right now. you
Okay,
are.
so for
I
what
need-
crime?
I need your information.
Oh, yeah, I'm not giving it to you.
Okay.
You can call a supervisor out here.
30. Where do you live at?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions.
No.
Okay. What are you doing recording our cars?
I'm being detained.
I already answered that question.
Okay, so I'm invoking
What's the
my.
purpose of coming
I'm
here?
invoking
I
my-
saw you.
Okay.
Let me finish talking.
I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, so I am being
Let
detained.
me
Therefore,
finish.
I have nothing
Let me
else to say to
finish.
you.
I see you walking on the sidewalk, whatever, and you come in here and you start filming and looking at our cars. Why are you looking at our cars? What do you need to know about a patrol car? Sorry, I'm recording you too, buddy, right there. What's your purpose of walking around our parking lot looking at our patrol cars? I know you don't want to talk. I can stand here all day, I got too sick. Make sure you get my good side. So where do you live? We can play this game all day, dude. All day. Why don't you be a man and look at me eye to eye, still looking at your stupid phone? Why are you walking around our cars filming them? Can't speak now. You're mute. Deaf. Where are you coming from? Yeah, we're playing a silent game now.
I was literally just laughing out loud because the silent treatment gets these cops so mad. The silent treatment is like a Jedi mind trick to get inside a cop's head. I love it. He even got on the walkie and said, "We're playing the silent game." So that lets you know they have a special name for it, and they probably talk about how much they hate to play it because it prevents them from doing their little investigation. But let's continue.
Hey guys, go ahead and get my attorney on the video, please.
Go ahead.
What's your name and badge number again?
Already gave it to you.
Just I didn't get it.
I already gave it to you.
Okay.
I give it to you again. I already gave it to you.
Okay, well you don't have to.
It's right here.
You don't have to.
That's my name.
That's fine.
Officer Askey.
That's fine. I just need to know who I need to file.
043.
Just need to know who I need to file the complaint with. That's all.
Go ahead.
For illegal detainment.
Illegal detainment?
That is correct.
Illegal detainment?
Mm-hmm.
Walk around looking at patrol cars.
Hey guys, so is suspicious a misdemeanor or felony?
It's a suspicious.
Okay,
crime.
okay.
Suspicious. Why would you walk around patrol cars?
So is this public property?
It is.
Okay, so that way I have. This is public property, guys. As you can see, this is public property. There is no restricted access areas. I am being detained by this officer here on public property. There's no restricted area signs. That is public property. As you can see, I'm in all of my rights to be here, to record the cars, and this guy right here is detaining me for suspicious activity.
Walking in between our cars and looking at them and recording is suspicious.
Okay, well.
It's an increase of violence against us and people killing us left and
wow.
right. So you want to film our cars and go in between them? I want to sit here and talk to you and figure out who you are.
Okay,
I'm going to find out who you are.
Okay, well you can say so.
So hold your camera there for 20 minutes an hour. I don't care.
Okay.
I got till 6 o'clock, buddy.
Great. Awesome. We'll be here all
That
day.
little red dot right there, you're on camera too.
We'll be here all day, buddy. We'll be here all day, buddy.
Yes, we will.
You will be educated today on the First Amendment.
What's that? Freedom of speech?
Freedom of the press. Yes, sir. Where I can record anything that I can see from a public accessible place.
You can.
That means eyes cannot be trespassed.
Figure out what you're doing.
Okay. Well, I just told you what I was doing.
Why are you looking at our car?
Because I can.
You plotting something?
I can.
Okay.
I can look what I want to look at.
Sergeant will be here in 1 second.
Absolutely. And then I'll be going inside to do a complaint form on you for harassment and illegal detainment.
Harassment?
Yep. You're harassing a citizen on public property, on city property.
I'm asking you why you're looking at our car.
Because I can. Because I can. Okay. I told you that.
Okay. Fine.
You don't make the laws.
No, I don't.
Exactly right.
No, I don't. You don't either.
I don't. But I can go by the laws.
You can walk wherever you want.
I sure can. And that means up to that police car if I want to.
You're staying away from my cars.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're going to see what your sergeant has to say.
You want to look at my car, look at my car. I'm standing right here.
Well, I don't have to get your permission to look at anybody's car. It's the city's car. You don't own the city.
I know I don't understand.
Okay.
So we can play this lawyer crap all you want.
Well, you call it whatever you want to call it.
Figure out what you're doing.
Okay. I've told you what I was doing. You don't like it?
Why are you filming?
Because I can.
Just because you want to?
It's my right to film.
Right.
That's
why
right.
Why are you doing it?
Because I want to. I don't have to explain to you.
I'm pretty sure this is what you're doing. You just come here to be a pretty much.
Really?
To get people riled up.
Okay.
Because I'm tired of officers getting shot. I'm tired of getting ambushed. And this right here, you walking in our cars, this is going to get my wheel spin in there. Wondering what you're doing.
So is it illegal?
I didn't say it's illegal.
Okay.
If I'm figuring out what you're doing.
Okay, well, I've told you.
Okay. You can record all you want.
I'm going to record.
But why are you recording?
Because I want to.
Why do you want to?
Because I want to.
Why do you want to?
Because I can. How about that? Because I can.
How about that?
Yeah.
Why are you looking at our cars?
Because I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stop pacing back and forth.
Really? Why? I have a right to pace. I'm not under arrest, am I?
No, you're not.
Am I? So we've already got it that I'm being detained.
Back and forth. I don't know what you're gonna take off running.
If I was going to take off running, I wouldn't be here for the last 14 minutes and 50 seconds or whatever.
Right there, you can talk to him.
Cool.
You file your complaint with him too.
I'm going to. Trust me.
This cop said he's tired of officers losing their lives. Well, guess what? We're tired of citizens losing their lives, and we're tired of having our civil rights violated. The sad thing is that law enforcement lost all their respect because of officers just like this. It'd be cool if one day things were different and we can actually show love to the cops and maybe have our kids come to the department and meet you guys. But that's not the case because most Americans have encountered you guys in a negative way because of your egotistical ways of policing the community you're supposed to serve. Is it too late to change how cops and citizens get along? I don't know, but I do know it begins with how law enforcement is trained to treat us civilians. And let's hear what the sergeant has to say.
What's going on, Sarge?
What's up, man?
Hey. So, I guess he called you out?
What's going on?
All right, so I'm here. I do First Amendment audits.
What's that?
I'm about to tell you what I do. So I go out to police departments, county buildings, city-owned buildings, county-owned buildings, and I just walk around the premises and see if I can record in public without being harassed like I have been by this guy. So I go around, I look at the cars, I go inside the building, I look at the building. It's my First Amendment right to do so. If everything's good, I go. I'm not out to cause a disturbance or problem.
Now the building today is different because we're closed.
It's still city property.
But you can't go in the building when it's closed because we are the only ones access. There's no access to
Okay, well I haven't, but I have not.
And 30,
okay.
No, I was just letting you know.
Okay, well I also want to file a complaint against this officer because I'm actually detained right now doing a First Amendment protected activity. And I have the tape. He's actually called me a dick, and stuff like that. And I have every right to be here. This is public property.
So you come on police property and different property.
Well, it's city property.
Well, city property.
Yes.
Just to see if somebody's gonna stop you.
Yeah.
And all that.
It's because it's my First Amendment protected activity to do that.
Why would you?
Because let's see, do y'all respect the First Amendment?
But I was just wondering, why would you want to put yourself in that situation?
Why not? It's actually normal. It's not illegal, is it?
No, it's not illegal.
I didn't think so.
Now, the only issue we have is looking in the police cars.
Well, but it's on public property.
It is, and it is public property. But when you start recording inside our police cars, we don't mind. You can record all you want. We just like to identify who it is. That way, we can say if something goes missing or something's taken out of that car, I can tell my boss tomorrow, hey, this is the guy that was walking around yesterday, because there's no cameras or nothing on these police cars.
Okay, well.
So that's the reason we ask to identify yourself. Especially if you're looking, I don't care. You can sit in my police car right now.
No, I don't want to do all of that.
I'm just saying, look at everything you have. You can sit in his. You can look at anyone you want. But the minute we don't know what you're doing it for, because unlike you're doing it for a specific reason, we do have people who do it for the criminal element also. So
in the middle of the day?
Well, you'd be surprised. People break into cars and stuff in the middle of the day.
I don't know how many people's breaking in police cars in the middle of the day, if at all, but I hear you.
Weapons got stolen on the cars. But yeah, there's stuff in the cars that we might not like.
Well, I mean, if it's on public property and it's not in a restricted area, I can be at that car.
Yeah, I didn't say you couldn't.
Oh, he did.
I just said that I would like to identify you.
Okay.
That way.
I can go to that car. If it's in a public accessible area, I can go up to that car. It's the law. You need to look at it.
But look, like I said, the only reason I would want to identify you would be for if something happened to that car. Otherwise, we do tours all the time around the beach.
Okay, well, I'm going to identify myself, and they call me good citizen. How about that? Good citizen.
That doesn't work for me.
But I'm not breaking the law, so I don't have to give you my name if I'm not breaking the law.
But you understand what I'm saying.
I understand. 100%, but I don't have to identify myself.
In order to file a complaint on him, I would need your ID.
You actually don't. You don't. I just filed a complaint on Winder PD for the same exact thing as this guy did. So.
And you just told him good citizen?
Yeah, of course I did.
That was the name you
Of course I did.
I can do a report.
I'm definitely not going to let you do a report for me.
You don't tell me to do a report.
Well, I can actually.
I'm gonna do my own.
Actually, you work for me, so I can tell you what to do. I don't answer questions. So.
Look, I understand the reason you're doing your job.
Well,
all right, look, hold on.
But you have a dick over there.
Look, I understand the reason you're doing your job. But on the other hand, when you're on police property or city property,
there you go.
When you're on,
there you go.
Now, when you're on city property and you're doing this to entice,
absolutely not. I was actually minding my own business.
But you told me the reason you're doing this is to see if somebody does.
My rights are respected.
Okay.
Yes.
And so that's the reason we asked. Like I said, the reason we would ask somebody to be identified would be because you're walking around our cars and all that, and there's other things.
Gotcha. All right. Well.
So that's the reason.
Am I being detained though?
I didn't say you're detained.
Well, he's detained me, so just need to get that.
You were here when I pulled in.
So am I still being detained, sir?
You want to go, go.
Okay.
You don't want to tell us why?
If I'm free to go, I'm free to stay, right? Okay. All right, Sarge. You are actually professional. I definitely appreciate that.
Take it easy.
So I'm gonna get a couple more pictures and then I'm gonna get out of y'all's way.
Yes, sir.
You do whatever you please. That's your right. There you go. Hey, they're gonna love you on there.
So there it is. The sergeant needs ID, so if the police cars are broken into, they can know it's you. Then they'll probably come to your home in the middle of the night, kick your door down, and arrest you. That's why you never willfully give a cop your identification unless you've been arrested for committing a crime. That's the only time you can be charged for failure to identify is when you're already under arrest for a crime that you committed. Remember, they can ask for your ID and even threaten you that you have to provide it when the law enforcement officer asks, but remember, you're not required by law to give it to them. Keep in mind, police officers are literally trained to lie. It's a part of their job description. Georgia Guardian, you did an amazing job. You kept it calm, cool, and professional, and let this tyrant show how unprofessional and uneducated he was. Also, I love the fact that you invoked your Fifth Amendment right and used it as a weapon and not just a threat. Now remember, if you're not the type who is blessed with the gift of talking, don't forget about your right to remain silent. Overall, the sergeant wasn't too bad, but we know he wanted that ID, but he didn't force it, so I can respect that.
Howdy.
Howdy.
So what's your name?
What's your name?
Officer Chris Graves.
What's your badge number?
54.
Awesome.
So can I ask what you're doing recording around night? So this is my Sally port.
Yeah.
Okay, the court has their own rules. I transport prisoners in and out of this area. So everything you're doing here is a threat to my safety. So I need to know who you are. So I'd like to see your identification.
How am I a threat to your safety?
Okay, I'm not going to ask you again. Can I see your identification,
no, you
please?
Cannot. Am I under arrest? Am I being detained?
You're about to be. Now turn off the camera.
I'm about to be arrested.
You are. Can I see your ID, please? This isn't public. This is a secure area.
Have you read the friggin' sign? Let's go read the sign, gentlemen.
Let's not.
Yes. Let's read the sign.
All right.
You don't want to read the sign? You don't want to read the sign? Let's go read the sign.
Contact with the angry gentleman filming outside of the courthouse fits within by himself.
Let's see here.
See.
Let's see here. What's it say?
Trooper parking only.
You know how to read? Trooper parking.
All right. Okay.
Trooper parking. I'm not parking.
That's fine.
What's that one say? Trooper parking.
Okay. What's your name?
That direction. This one is for this spot. There's no sign saying I can't go in there.
There is not.
No,
so can I have
not.
your name, please? I'm asking you. It's a lawful order to identify yourself.
What have I done?
I'm asking you to identify yourself.
What crime have I committed?
Failing to identify yourself. How do I know that you're not?
Have I committed a crime? I don't have to identify myself to you unless I've committed a crime.
Okay, you need to put your hand down right now. All right, I'm asking you to identify yourself.
No,
are you not identifying yourself? Then let's go. I'm asking you to leave.
I'm
telling you right now, you're about to get trespassed from the courthouse.
Trespass from
yes,
outside the
I am telling you that right now.
There's law that says I can stand
No,
out
there's
here
not.
and
Do you have a
film
matter of court? No, you do not.
Yes,
I am not going to argue with you. Do
law
you have
says
court
I
right
can stand
now?
out here.
Let's go. Are you on the court calendar?
You need to calm down.
No, you need to calm down.
You need to calm down. Let me
Then
talk
give
to
me
your
your
supervisor.
identification.
How about that? Let me talk to your supervisor.
Absolutely.
You're out of control. You
Sold
need
out
to
in
calm
382.
yourself down. Tell me what to do. You don't have no authority over me. Who do you think you are?
Is there a sergeant in Kenai?
He said, as long as I'm not inside the courthouse. Am I inside the courthouse?
Okay, do you not see?
Isn't that what you said?
Do you not understand that walking around this building, videotaping this entire building might raise some alarm?
I own this building. The citizens of this state own this building. It's not your building. You don't have no authority out here unless I'm committing a crime. Am I committing a crime? And if so, what crime am I committing? Failure ID? I don't have to ID.
I'm done talking to you.
I don't have to ID myself
That's fine.
to you.
I'm done
Well, if you're
talking
done
to you.
talking to me, why don't you walk back in there and get out of my face?
No,
How's that?
I have every right to be here that you do. You just
Yeah.
argued that to me.
Yeah. I have every right to be here.
So do I. I'm a citizen of Alaska as well.
You're not, right now, you're in your official capacity.
I am.
Yeah, which means you don't have any freaking rights.
Okay.
How dare you come out here and talk to me like that?
How dare you come record my building? How would you bring your attitude?
I have every right.
Okay, good
I am
for you.
a journalist gathering content for a story on this building. Okay. I have every right to be here and look at the vehicles that we pay for, the building that we pay for, and to check and make sure you guys are taking care of it. You have no authority over me. Who do you think you are? Come out here barking orders at me? Give me your, I don't have to give you my ID. Don't you know the law? Aren't you law enforcement? Sorry, what's your, Grims? What's
Grimes.
your name?
Grimes, sir.
Grimes?
Yes.
And your badge number?
K20.
Awesome. She said 20?
20, 20.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
What's your name?
I'm not giving you my name. Not after the interaction I just had. I would have, but...
No, you wouldn't have. That's the first thing I asked you to identify yourself.
When you
and
come out barking
we're done.
orders at me, yeah, you go ahead and go back to work. You're dismissed, tyrant. I ain't putting up with you today.
Hey, sir.
It ain't happening.
Can I have a conversation with you?
This guy just... No, the whole thing escalated because he came out screaming. He was supposed to be at like 9, like you are, you're at like 4. He came out here at 100, straight off the bat. I'm not putting up with it today. I have every right to be here. You and all you guys know it. I'm outside the courthouse.
I'm not here to tell you.
I was told, I'm going to explain to you what I was just told.
Absolutely.
By that gentleman on the left right there. Okay. He told me as long as I'm not in the courthouse, I'm fine. And then I come over here, these signs say, this right here, right? Is that correct? I can't go down there. That's true for parking. Well, parking. Technically, I can go down there by law, but I'm not going to go down there because I'm not trying to start no.
Yeah, that's
but
probably good.
This over here.
So,
is there any reason for me not to be over here? Exactly. Thank you very much. Why don't you go tell that tyrant right there to do his job and go back in the courthouse?
I don't see any reason to identify you right now. Okay. However,
go back to work, dude.
Dude, stop. Why are you talking to him?
Yeah.
Hey,
tyrant, you're dismissed.
You see what you're doing? You're trying to rile him up.
Oh, he just pissed me off.
Yeah, but you're riling him up.
How am I not supposed to be upset when he came out here demanding
you
my
can
ID
be
and everything
upset,
else?
but there's no reason. He's walking away.
Yeah,
there's no reason for you to sit out here and call him names.
That's my prerogative.
So you have to have the last word.
Are you his
Sounds
boss?
like you're an instigator.
No, you guys are together. I'm an instigator, huh? Yeah, so you're one of those, aren't you?
What?
You're one of those. Why don't you just go back to work, bro?
What do you think I'm doing right now?
Right now, go back to work. You're dismissed.
Dude, you are fun.
Trash.
What NewsNow Alaska is doing is contributing to transparency and accountability in his community. Therefore, when law enforcement officers overstep their boundaries and attempt to restrict an individual's right to record, it not only infringes upon their constitutional rights, but also undermines the principles of an open society. This officer demanding identification and threatening arrest for recording outside the courthouse is a clear violation of this individual's First and Fourth Amendment rights. We have a right to document what our government officials are doing without the fear of retaliation. This officer's misunderstanding of this fundamental right demonstrates the need of improved awareness and training within law enforcement agencies. Also, the officer's unprofessional behavior, including yelling and creating a disturbance, further compounds the issue. Law enforcement officers are expected to maintain a level of professionalism and respect for the public, even when faced with situations they may find challenging. This incident serves as a reminder of the need for continuous education to ensure that law enforcement officers are well versed in upholding the constitutional rights of individuals while carrying out their duties. Let's continue.
Who are you?
Whoa. Who are you?
I'm Sergeant McNeely, Cleveland County Sheriff's Office.
I'm going to step back. You're really close to me, officer. Thank you.
I want to know who you are. You're looking in all of our vehicles.
I am?
Yeah. So we got a right to know who you are.
And I have a right to tell you. I don't want to tell you. Unless I've been legally convicted of a crime.
But you got some ID on you?
Why would you need ID?
Because I want to see who you are.
That's not how the law works, sir.
It does.
No, and this is not a stop and ID state. Can you tell me what crime I've committed?
What crime?
Yes.
You're looking in our patrol cars.
Is that breaking the law, or is that just you don't like it?
No, I want to know who you are.
But sir, that's not the law. That's a personal
Who are
feeling.
you?
Why?
Did you ask me who I was earlier?
But you have to identify yourself because
So
you're law
do you.
enforcement. No, I don't. Not if I
Yes,
haven't
you
broken
do.
the law, sir. And you should know that. How long have you been on this job?
A long
A long time, and you should know that, officer.
Yeah, I do. So, you got any ID on
No,
you?
I don't.
You
I
ain't
don't.
gonna tell me who you are?
And I don't consent to any searches or seizures either. Not unless I've committed a crime, and I haven't committed one. And you should know that law, officer. Like, I'm surprised that you've been on this job and you don't know that law. I haven't committed a crime.
So you don't understand that we got more miles backwards than you got forward.
Yeah.
And
you're really.
and
I'm gonna take a step back because y'all are
second
really
thing-
close and y'all have guns.
The
and I
second
don't.
thing is you're not going to tell us what we're going to end up doing and not doing.
No, I'm just.
You're on our property.
Yeah. This is
you're looking
public
in
property.
our vehicles.
It's public property,
So,
and my tax
no,
dollars
this
pay
is
for this
sheriff's
vehicle.
office property.
And this is
belongs
public.
to the county. So if you want to take a picture with your phone, you can go out there on that sidewalk.
Which is public. So are you telling me that this isn't public property?
No, it's
So-
private. It's a private county property.
This is private
And
county
if
property.
we want to know who you are, then
Does-
we have a right to find out who you are.
Does tax dollars pay for this property?
Yeah.
So which means I have the right to be here.
You don't pay taxes, do you?
Yes.
Where you pay taxes? Where you work at?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm just asking. You
I
know
pay
where
taxes
you
here.
know where we work.
Because y'all are officers.
Exactly.
That's right.
Okay.
So,
So can you see how this is in
so where do you
surplus
work?
here? Tell my attorney stay on, please. So.
Oh yeah, tell your attorney. Okay, tell your attorney. Who's your attorney?
My attorney's Mr.
So what
Paul
you're
D.
saying is, tax dollars pay for this, but I'm not allowed to be here.
That ain't got nothing to do with it.
No, well, no.
You're
That's what he
turning
just
around,
said.
You're turning around everything we just said.
That's what he just said, officer.
We said we have a right to investigate because you're on our property.
Can I have your name, Officer
No,
McNeely?
I can't.
Officer
you can't.
McNeely.
You're not gonna tell me your name.
Is that what you would tell the judge?
No, my name ain't. My name's not Officer McNeely.
Is that what you would tell the judge?
Yes. Is that what you tell a judge?
I'm not in any.
No, you tell your attorney tell the judge.
Yeah.
You tell attorney tell.
So,
Okay.
are y'all trying to intimidate me to tell y'all who I am?
No.
I haven't broken the law.
We're just finding out who you are.
I just want to know who you are.
We have a right to find out who you are.
But I have a
Am I
right to
gonna
say
be
no.
your friend?
Well, I don't need any more friends, sir. I got a really close
Then
family.
why are you here?
Because I want to take pictures and film. Because it's my constitutionally protected right of anything I can see.
So why don't you go over and take pictures?
Because I want to be over here.
Well, exactly. If I don't want you to be here, you don't have.
But see,
you're not gonna be
but
here.
then that's a personal request. That's a personal. It's not lawful. I haven't broken the law.
You
And
have
this,
no right to be here.
How
it's
not?
like me going to a call that I have no right to go to.
Yeah.
See, it works both
So-
ways. You just can't have your cake and eat it too.
this isn't my cake. This is I can
This
be
is you
here.
want to do what you want to do. Is what this is.
But if I haven't broken the law, what's wrong with that?
Okay, so I can go do whatever I want to.
If you haven't broken the law, you're free to go do whatever you want to do, and you should know
Really?
that. Y'all should know that. If
I
I'm
mean,
not breaking the
you
law,
should know that. You
what
should know,
hassle
you
am I
should know-
giving y'all?
You should know. You should be able to identify yourself to law enforcement.
If I've broken the law, you can't just
It
walk
don't
up there.
matter if you broke the law
Yes,
or not,
it-
man. You making stuff up as
What's
you
the
go,
law,
man.
What's the stop and identify statute here?
What's the stop and identify?
Yes, this isn't a stop and identify state. It's not. I know this.
It
I've
don't
been doing
have
this for a
to be.
long time.
Yeah, it don't have to be.
So
if
what
we,
you're
if
sa-
we're requesting information from you, you have to provide.
If I don't give you my name,
in
are,
an ample,
are you taking me
in
to
an
jail?
ample professional
If I
time.
don't give you my name, are you taking me to jail?
Not necessarily.
We
Am
ain't
I
said
being-
nothing about jail. You're the one talking about jail. You're the
I'm
one-
just trying to
you're the
figure
one
out. I'm
saying-
trying to
you're
figure
the
out
one
my
wanting
safety
to
here because
try
y'all
to
can't.
make us.
Y'all
to
are
make it
really
hard.
aggressive.
And make
No,
it
it's
harder
not.
than it's got to be.
How's it? How am I making it hard? Y'all want to know my name?
Why
I
is it
don't
so
have
hard,
to tell
though?
you
Why-
because
what do you
I
have
just
to
don't.
hide?
I
What do
don't.
you have to hide?
I
We
tell
ain't
you
got
what.
nothing to
I tell you what.
You got
I
warrants
don't.
on you?
Tell me.
Do you suspect me having a warrant?
I don't know.
So can I ask you a question then?
All right, go ahead. Ask me.
Since it's not personal,
Hurry
I mean,
up, hurry up,
since,
hurry up.
since it's not legal, it's personal. Can I have your
It's
address?
not personal.
Can I have your address?
Can you have
100
my address?
Judge Place.
It's public
No, no,
record.
no, no, no.
My address is public record.
Okay, well, I
I
can
ain't
get
got
it.
nothing to hide. You evidently
I
have
want you to
something
tell me.
to
I
hide.
don't have anything to hide. It's just my
got
right to
something
keep.
to hide.
It's just my right to withhold my information.
Mine too.
Okay then. So if you know that, why you asking me for my name and then get frustrated because I want to tell you?
Because your name.
Catch
I
your
just
que-
won't know.
You don't have the power of arrest. We do.
Who's in charge
So
here?
that's what I'm saying.
So you're threatening me with arrest because I'm not
No,
telling
I'm
you my
just saying
name.
we have power of arrest and you don't.
We do have
I'm
power.
just stating
So
a
why
fact.
bring up power of
That's
arrest?
a fact. You're the one bringing that on yourself.
Cass, who's in charge here?
We
Who's
both
in
are.
charge here?
Who has higher
Supervisor?
rank? You're supervisor. Catch your question.
No.
Are you? Yo, what? Well, I'm going to. Are you detaining me?
No.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
See you now.
So as I was getting back to these officers here, y'all can try to intimidate someone else, please. Thank you. Oh, I will. That's how you handle these tyrant cops. That's all you got to do. Just stand your ground. And these jokers really thought I was gonna fold. They tried to tell me a whole bunch of lies with some legal ground behind it, and they were invalid. Invalid. And I look at them doing a walk of shame. Where are they? There they go. Look at them.
I completely agree with NewsNow South Carolina. These tyrants just spewed out a lot of lies with legal grounds behind it. The supervisor said, "Can I get your ID?" with the response from NewsNow South Carolina saying, "That's not how the law works." The supervisor immediately said, "Yes, it does." Now that's considered legal grounds, and that would intimidate most citizens, but it's all lies, lies, and more lies. I guarantee you, if NewsNow South Carolina wouldn't have said the key phrases he said, he would have been cuffed and most likely arrested for trespassing and failure to ID. But since NewsNow South Carolina is so educated, he was able to verbally keep himself free and most importantly not have his rights violated.
Remember, if there's no sign prohibiting unauthorized personnel, county property is considered public property, and we're able to be there lawfully and not be kicked off for someone's personal feelings not want you there. NewsNow South Carolina absolutely owned these cops, and it was a pleasure watching it. Let's continue.
Hey, is this a National Guard facility?
In middle of Stockton.
Yes, it's an aviation facility.
Hello,
Do you know
Mr.
that taking
Purtle?
unauthorized photograph
Purtle.
or camera of this facility is in violation of federal law.
Which one is that? Which law is
It's
that?
the National Defense Act of 1950.
don't
Now, I
think
can
so.
call the FBI and have you arrested right now. Do you want me to do that? 'Cause
Would you
I'm-
mind? Would you mind doing that?
I will
for me?
do that.
Thank you, brother.
You should turn off the cameras right now because this is a
But then,
violation of federal law.
I know, but then the FBI
You
won't
cannot-
have any evidence.
You cannot film or
How
photograph
long do you think it
aviation
takes the FBI to
facilities.
get here?
Look up the National Defense Act of 1950.
That's a long time ago. They're in the middle of Stockton. You're eating sandwiches. You're good to go.
Look at this. Photograph that and read it.
Okay, what's it say?
Can you read English? Read it.
It doesn't say photograph, though.
Photographing.
It says all persons entering. I'm not entering.
Look, I'm going to go call the FBI.
Isn't
right
this
now.
a public space?
Hey, can you tell the FBI to come out here and hurry up? Tell them to hurry up.
You know, I'll call the sheriff soon. They're going to get here quicker.
No, don't call them. They shoot people in the back 7 times. Hi. Why do you want to know? Who said that? So you don't know what law you're enforcing? Do you know it's legal? You know, Google Earth flies over here. It's a bunch of garbage in a field, and they're acting like it's top secret.
So you guys are just filming just because?
Yeah, the Google Earth flies over this, and we're not going on their property, but they're all butthurt. We don't show ID.
Have we committed a crime?
Yeah, what crime have we? Are we being detained?
Are we being detained?
What? We're being detained?
For what crime?
For what crime?
Because we're having them call us.
But what's the suspicion of the crime?
Now you guys have to...
What's California law?
So is
No,
it
but what's,
consensual?
do you know California law?
I have the right to investigate.
No, but do you know California law? You have to be committed a crime or being suspected of committing a crime. What is the two that we did?
I'm still trying to investigate that.
So you are detaining me before you even know if there's a crime.
I'm investigating.
So what crime have we committed if you're going to detain us?
Yeah, what crime?
Or what crime are you suspecting us of?
I'm just asking here questions. You guys are free to
So
record.
this is consensual?
Well, we're not asking if we can record. We know
Yeah,
we're free to
we-
record.
this is penal
That's
code
what we're trying to
148G.
tell them.
Yeah, 148G. Have you searched it up? You got a phone?
You have a supervisor?
Yeah, can we
Because you're
call-
illegally detaining us right now.
Yeah. Can we call your supervisor, please?
I'm not showing ID. You can only get ID
If we've committed a
if
crime.
we committed a crime.
Is that your supervisor?
No, that's not.
Can you get your supervisor?
Yeah, I don't think you really know the law very well. Are you a trainee? Okay. Well, hey, can you tell her the law that we have to have committed a crime
Oh, that's your
or
training officer.
about to commit a crime, Corporal?
What are you guys doing?
Can you tell her the law?
I asked you a question. What are you
But
guys
I'm asking you
Hey,
a
what-
question first.
What are you guys doing?
What law are you enforcing right now, Corporal?
Again, what
Are we being
you
just...
guys don't.
Oh,
We are
being
filming
detained.
for a
guys don't
story.
make the
We are
questions
journalists
I do.
filming
Have
for
you
a
heard of
story.
148G?
I can
Sir?
only understand one person at a time.
Okay,
so
have
if
you-
No, listen.
No, you listen.
No, you listen.
No, you listen.
If you want to do this, we can play games, okay?
I don't want to play games with
I'm
you.
going to tell you right now. I'm talking to one person at a
148G.
time. One person
148G.
at a time. One
148G.
One person at a time.
148G.
You understand that? You comprehend that. I want to make sure you do comprehend that
148G.
before I start talking to you.
148G.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
I'm going to talk to you because I can understand what you're saying. Sir, can you come over here?
This is toxic masculine.
Then one person
I don't
at
think
a
so.
time. One at a time.
What's the
What
crime
is-
we're being
what is your
suspected?
purpose?
Are we being detained?
What is your purpose?
What are we being detained
What
for?
is-
Are we free to go or are we being
I
detained?
was telling you.
Are we free to go or are you getting asked the
You are
question?
violating my rights. You are
We're free to go?
Free to go and not videotape the property.
Okay. Well, then we're going to go. Have a good day.
Very well.
And we're going to go film it from here.
You're not going to videotape the property.
We're going to film the property.
You're not going to videotape.
We are filming the property.
If you continue.
And there's nothing you can do about it, Corporal. You have no law.
Where's your supervisor?
You guys are about ready to get a big education on the law.
You guys hate America? Well, obviously, because you guys are not enforcing the
Did you guys take an oath to enforce the Constitution?
Period.
What law are you enforcing right now? Some contractor? Tell him to get back to fixing the gate and shut the hell up.
Yeah. Go away.
Everything south of this white line.
Go away. Go away.
You will be arrested.
Go away.
You are you not understanding?
All right, if you guys come out here
Go away.
filming
Go
a federal
away.
facility,
Hey.
you could be
Fuck
prosecuted by
you.
the FBI.
Fuck you.
Okay?
Fuck
Are you
you.
the FBI?
No, I'm
Go
not.
away.
fucking
Go get your FBI. Hurry up.
out of here. Get the f out of here.
Go away.
Apples.
Get the f out of here.
Go away.
Look you guys up.
Go away.
Go the f away.
You guys want to provide me with any identification?
Bye. Go
You're not
away.
required to because you're not.
Off.
Bye. Go. Go away. Go away. You're dismissed.
Yeah, you're dismissed.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm not being detained? Thank you. I appreciate that. I haven't searched you.
understand what he said?
I don't consent to search.
We don't answer
I didn't
questions.
ask.
We're not asking anything.
That's a question. Is that a question? Would you put a question mark at the end of that? Then it's a question.
Go away.
Yeah, just go.
Any other questions?
We didn't have any questions, and we don't ask you
You're
any
asking a lot
questions.
of them. You're free to go.
We're free to stay,
You're
right?
dismissed.
Yeah, you guys have to leave before we do.
Yeah. I already told Sheriff.
You guys make up a lot of silly rules.
Let's first acknowledge the soldier saying he was about to call the FBI. That was pretty funny, I can't lie. And then equally hilarious, the training officer got ate up and spit out literally. There are 50 U.S. states that each has its own minimum training requirements, but I think it's safe to say that none of them are long enough to teach the officers what they really need to know. You could tell she was like a trained robot. You're detained. I need ID. You're detained. I need ID. Do you have ID? If we need 2 years in community college for the minimalistic degree there is, I'm sure officers need more than 6 months in training before they're let loose into the community to fend for themselves.
What's your name and badge number?
Can I help you first? I see you're looking in people's personal vehicles.
Yeah.
Which is not suspicious at all.
You don't do that ever?
Not when I'm not, fighting crime or anything.
Okay.
Just walking through parking lots? No, we don't do that.
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Officer Clapham 291. Now,
Okay.
can I ask you why you're searching or looking in people's personal vehicles?
No. Well, you can ask, but I'm not going to answer. So,
Okay, so then
I do have a
respectfully-
question.
No, I'm not going to answer any questions.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't have to answer any questions, so.
How's it going, man?
Good, how are you?
Doing
So
good.
I came out and I saw him.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
So I saw him recording inside people's personal vehicles, not marked units, personal vehicles.
Okay.
So to me, that's suspicious. So right now you're detained.
I'm
until
detained.
We can figure out what's going on.
Okay.
Okay. So
All right.
what are you doing?
You might want to get a sergeant before you do all that.
No, I don't have to.
Okay.
So why are you looking at people's
I'm
personal
requesting a supervisor right now.
vehicles? Tell you what, why don't you go grab a supervisor while I ask you investigatory questions.
Hey, we got a captain right here.
Hey,
Yep,
even
that's
better.
right.
Hey, Cap.
Awesome.
So, again, why are you looking at people's personal vehicles?
I don't answer questions, man. Am I suspected
You
of
are,
committing
yes.
a crime?
Yes.
You have reasonable, articulable suspicion?
Yes.
Okay, so what crime?
Well, I am assuming that you're either A, looking in people's vehicles, personal vehicles, to possibly take shit out of them.
Okay.
So, that's a crime. That's called theft.
So you're suspecting me of theft right now?
I have enough reason to believe that you could be, yes.
That I could be what?
About to commit theft. About to
Okay.
commit a crime.
Okay,
So, why are you looking in people's personal vehicles?
Again, man, I don't answer questions.
Okay.
You know?
Well, I'm telling you to answer this question. You're under investigation for something.
All right,
Because
that's
you're being
cool.
detained.
Okay.
Okay. So, why are you looking at people's personal vehicles?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, you can hang tight then.
Yep.
And we're gonna have a sergeant come out and
That's
go from
fine. The
there.
captain is right there. So
Yeah, well, he's not on duty at the moment, so I don't want to take him on his off duty.
pretty sure he's smart enough to tell you that nothing wrong here.
Okay, you stand right here then. Can you stand by with him?
This is Terre Haute Police Department.
Go ahead and get his name and date of birth. He's detained still, so you can get that info.
No, you're not getting that info.
Just want to let you know. What's that?
Okay.
So, because you're under detainment, you have to provide me your name and date of birth, okay?
Okay,
So,
so
what's your name?
what's going to happen if I don't give you my name?
Then you can be under arrest for
Okay.
failing to provide your
So
information, okay?
if I give it, it's under
20
duress.
All I need
You understand?
is your name and date of birth.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, so just again, I'm just making it clear. If I don't give it, you're going to arrest me, right?
For failure to identify, that's a crime, right? That's a crime, right?
Okay. Only if another crime has been committed. See, failure to identify is a secondary charge.
Because you are being detained.
Okay.
You have to provide that information for me.
Why are you looking at people's cars?
I don't answer questions, man, but I will tell you that failure to identify is a secondary charge. So if I'm not being charged with a crime, or if I haven't committed a... No, it's a secondary. Do you know what that means? It means that if I've committed a crime, I'm required to provide my ID. No, but no, you have no suspicion that I've committed a crime, do you?
You're about to commit a crime. That's part of the
clause. You're saying it, I am about to. That's what you're saying.
That's part of the clause.
Okay.
If you are committing a crime or about to commit a crime.
Okay.
Okay? Hang tight.
Hopefully they get this figured out real quick. You got the clown squad out today.
You have a beautiful day.
Is that right? No more threats, man? No. Just throwing me in a cage wasn't a threat? Yeah, that's what a jail cell is. Show some more respect for the public next time. How about that, buddy?
And that's what I call some good old on-the-scene education. To empower yourself over these bullies, we must prepare ourselves with the knowledge of our city, state, and federal laws, which CH just displayed in this clip. Also, studying and memorizing the Bill of Rights is a must, because without them, we would be living in a world of unfairness, government control, and no individuality of the people. So y'all go study up so we can keep sending these oath breakers on the walk of shame. Because it's a doggone shame this cop just asked the other officer, was it a crime if he don't ID? Pathetic.
Not too bad. Yourself?
Pretty good. What's going on with you?
Just out taking some pictures.
Okay, do you mind stopping?
Actually, I'm kind of on a time schedule.
Okay, I need to talk to you, so you need to stop and talk to me.
Am I being detained?
I want to stop and talk to you.
I appreciate that. No.
Yes, at the moment you are being detained.
For what crime?
I find out what's going on.
For what crime?
If you're looking in vehicles, I need to find out who you are.
For what crime?
What you're doing.
What crime am I being detained for?
I'm investigating.
That's not a crime. What crime?
I'm investigating.
Ma'am, what
You
crime?
have some ID with you.
No, ma'am. What crime?
123.
What crime am I being suspected of?
Right now, I don't know.
Exactly. So there's no reason to detain.
If you're looking in vehicles and you're taking pictures, and you're inside taking pictures of...
All legal activities, ma'am.
What's that?
They're all legal activities.
Can I ask why?
Let
me talk to you for a minute. What's your first name? Tell me that.
I'd rather not give that up.
That's fine too. You're making everybody in there very uncomfortable.
Well,
and
that's
going in there taking pictures of them.
I went in. I didn't go in there to take pictures of them. I went in there just to get pictures of the inside of the post office, and I grabbed a passport application while I was in there.
Okay. Why are you taking pictures of the inside of the post office?
It's part of what I'm working on.
Okay. Can you? Is that?
I'm working on it. Yeah, right now it is. I'm working on a story on the post office. It'll be online, and I'm hoping in about a week, whoever picks it up. You can just Google Claremore Post Office, and it'll come up.
That's fair, but you're making everybody really uncomfortable, and now you're not wanting to talk to me. They're telling me you're looking in cars, so I'm going to find out what's going on. I have a reason to find out.
They're going to tell you that so they can get you out here.
That's great.
I've never been looking in any cars.
You're good, then you can be on your way and do what you're doing. But I have a job to do.
I understand that.
It's not to give you a hard time.
But I also have a job to do, and I have things to do. I don't have time to waste around here. I'm on my last passing, and I'm out. I've already explained to them what I'm doing.
Okay. You explained to who?
3 different people.
Okay, who are the 3 people?
I don't know who they are. I didn't have one lady said her name was Trish.
It's the post office calling. They have an issue with you.
I understand that, but I don't care about their issue. This is a First Amendment protected activity. If they're uneasy, I'm sorry. I told them what I was doing.
Okay.
It doesn't get any simpler.
Uneasy. When you walk away from me, you don't want to talk to me. I'm here for a valid reason. I'm here for a legal reason.
I'm not trying to be. I know. I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't have to talk to you, ma'am, and I don't want to. I have no, ma'am. I don't.
For a complaint, and you were in there, and they called me. Were you the one that was in there?
Yes, I went inside. That doesn't matter. It's a public place. It's perfectly legal.
Okay. And so you're okay with the fact that you made everybody very uncomfortable.
Yeah, actually I am, because I told them there's nothing nefarious going on. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Now
how am I supposed to know that? Now just look at it from my point of view. I'm out here. I get a call about a guy, and it's okay that you're recording. That's fine. That happens to us all the time. I'm recording too, so we're good to go.
All right.
Okay? But I get a call about a guy who's in the post office taking pictures, who's out in the parking lot taking pictures, and is looking in cars.
Well,
So
that's
that makes me
hearsay. I
very
was not looking in
uncomfortable.
any vehicles.
Okay, okay.
I wasn't even close
But
enough to
I know
look in any
that.
vehicles.
I know that when I get here, you walk away from me. You don't want to talk to me.
No.
You don't want to tell me who you are. Makes me very suspicious of you.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry.
Okay. I need to see some ID from you.
No, ma'am. This is not a stop and ID state. Am I free to go?
No, you are not. I told you I'm detaining you until I find out what's going on here.
Okay, but you didn't tell me what crime. What crime do you suspect me of?
That's what I'm trying to find out. If you're looking in cars,
Ma'am,
that makes me very suspicious of you.
In order to detain somebody, you have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed.
As soon as my supervisor gets here, we'll talk to the post office, who complained. We'll find out their side of the story as well. Until I find out what's going on, I'm doing an investigation now, and you're staying put.
And what is your name and badge number?
You give me your name, I'll give you mine.
No, ma'am.
I work for Claremore Police Department.
I understand that. I'm not a public official. You are duty bound to
Am I?
identify yourself. You are. So what is your name and badge number? What is your name and badge number?
I work for Claremore Police Department.
Okay, and you are Officer who? Okay, if you're not going to identify yourself to me, then
what?
Then you're not going to detain me, and I'm going to be on my way because you're not an officer in my eyes.
I'm on the north side of the post office.
So, what is your name and badge number? And what crime do you suspect me of committing?
I'm investigating what you were doing.
That's not a crime. What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Go round and round, but
Okay, well, what is your name and
until
badge
I talk
number?
to the other part of this,
I don't
and
have to
find
stay
out
here.
What's going on? You are going to stay here. I don't know what's going on.
That doesn't matter.
You have complaints that you're looking in vehicles. Now I get here, and you're on the sidewalk, and you're taking pictures,
Yep.
and you're recording, and I'm good with that. I don't care.
But you won't tell me your
My
name.
issue is you were in there.
That doesn't matter. If you don't care, then why won't you tell me what your name and badge number
No,
is?
I care because you were in there causing a disturbance.
I wasn't causing a
You
disturbance.
were because they called.
That's not my problem.
Okay. It is now because you're here.
How we doing, sir?
Oh, I've had better days. You?
So what's going on?
Ask her. She thinks she's going to detain me.
You are staying here. I told you. You're not going anywhere.
What crime do you suspect me of committing? You have to there is no disturbance. You have to articulate a crime. What is her name and badge number? She's refused to give it to me.
Why are we here?
I'm taking pictures. That's it.
Okay, why are we taking pictures?
I'm working on a story on the post office.
Okay. Or where's your firearm at?
What makes you think I'm carrying?
Because you have a holster on your back.
It's empty.
Okay, well, I'm asking, is it on your person?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Do you have any ID on you?
No, sir.
Okay, what's your name, partner?
I'm not going to give it.
Okay.
Am I free to go?
No, not right yet.
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Okay, well, I'm trying to figure that out.
I understand
We're
it.
getting complaints
You
from
have to
people
have
inside.
reasonable, articulable suspicion, sir.
I gave you that. You were inside taking pictures. You're looking in cars, and you're taking pictures of the
I'm not
cars.
looking in cars, and
taking
there's no proof of that. And it doesn't matter. I can take pictures of everything.
If there is no proof of that, you will be free to leave.
Okay, what is your name and badge number, officer?
I told you. You give me your name, I'll give you mine.
Is that what you tell the judge when he asks? What is your name and badge number, ma'am? Keep smirking. This is going to be very bad for your department. What is your?
I'm Sergeant Book with the Claremore Police Department.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
What is your name and badge number, ma'am? No, he didn't give me yours. I want the names and badge numbers of everybody on this call.
Haven't been drinking tonight, have we?
What is her name and badge number, sir?
Have you been drinking this afternoon?
Have you? What is
No,
her
sir,
name and
I
badge
have
number?
not. But I see an alcohol bottle laying right here on the ground, so I'm asking you, have you been drinking?
Take it up, fingerprint it. What?
I am asking you a question.
And I'm refusing to answer. What is your name and badge? Or what is her name and badge
Now I'm
number?
detaining you because I'm going to make sure you're not intoxicated in public.
What a bunch of bullshit. What is your name and badge number?
I believe I already told you
What
that.
is her name and badge number?
I'm talking to you right now. All right.
All right, well, I'm clamming up. What is your name and badge number?
You haven't been drinking. I want to make sure you haven't been drinking.
please
Come
give
here.
me a little space.
Come here. Come here.
I'm creating
I'm going
space.
to check your eyes to make sure that you haven't been drinking.
No, sir, you're not.
Yes, sir, I am.
No, sir, you're not.
Yes, sir, I am.
No, you're not.
Do me a favor. Keep that right there. I don't care. Keep that right there. See the tip of this pen? How much you had to drink today? How much have you had to drink today?
I don't drink.
See the tip of this pen? I want to make sure that you're safe to do this.
I don't consent to field sobriety tests, especially when there's no.
Where you're standing, there's an alcohol bottle.
When she stopped me, I was down there.
Whenever I showed up, you were standing right there.
Congratulations. See where her car's parked? That's where she stopped me.
Okay. All right.
Which is, I don't know, what's that, about 60, 70 feet away from that? So what is your name and badge number, ma'am, last time?
Make it the last time.
Okay, well, I'll call the chief.
Here's the deal. Whenever I make sure that you haven't been looking into cars and doing stuff like that, if I can establish that, you're on your way.
Well, do what you got to do then.
All right, then.
Did you get the good side?
Do me a favor, sir. Don't put your hands in your pockets, okay?
Your hands are in yours.
Listen to me, all right? You've got a holster on. I don't know if you have a gun or not. If you keep your hands out of your pockets, everything is fine.
Hey, I've told you I'm not armed.
Well, okay, here's the deal. You're not really acting rationally at the moment, all right?
Standing up for my rights is not being rational.
Not cause you any problems. Somebody called us.
I understand that. And she won't even identify herself. How professional is that?
Okay, well, you haven't really given us.
It's cold.
Given us.
Keep your hands out of your pocket.
Do me a favor. Just keep your hands out of your pockets. That's all I ask. All right. You understand why we're here. We got a call. We're not just here because we feel like it. Somebody called us. You made them uncomfortable inside. You're going in taking pictures. If you want to take pictures of the facility, I don't have a problem with that. But whenever you're taking pictures of citizens,
Well, that's their problem, not mine.
Okay.
And when you get a call for...
You get here for a second?
When you get a call for service on somebody taking pictures, you should say, oh, that's a First Amendment protected activity.
Got them all shook up. That's why we're here.
Right.
We're just trying to see exactly what it all is you're doing. And that's all. We're just trying to figure out who you are, so we know who we talk to. Let them know this is what he's doing. We're done.
Right.
So what else are you trying to? What stories else are you doing?
A lot of it has to do with First Amendment stuff and government accountability.
So you've been to the jail, courthouse,
yep,
police station out here.
Yes, sir.
Where else are you gonna go?
Actually, I'm done after this.
Yeah. Have a good day.
All right. Excuse me. So we're gonna go back inside, even though those jackholes detained me until they closed.
So obviously the female officer and the sergeant believed that taking photographs of people's cars is a crime. They also seemed to think just because it was a call on Picture Perfect that he caused a disturbance and is automatically a criminal. What was disturbing was the female officer unlawfully detaining the citizen and refusing to identify herself at the same time. You could tell this department is led by a tyrant and the whole department is trained to violate rights. This sergeant is so worried about a grown man drinking when he's on the clock with a mouthful of dip, which I'm sure is against the department's policy. Oh, and let's not talk about hypocrisy. Both of those tyrants standing there with their hands in their pockets, demanding Picture Perfect take his hands out of his pockets. You just can't make this up. It's sickening to see cops that behave like this. I understand when I see comments on how difficult it is to watch clips like this. Man, it gets my blood boiling. But that was a boss audit by Picture Perfect, especially to be bombarded by these unprofessional, uneducated tyrants. He kept his rights intact, and he went back inside the post office. So here's some key takeaways if you ever encounter some bullies like this. Number one, know your rights. Understand if you haven't committed a crime, then you don't have to produce ID. Second most important thing is to have a camera rolling, because I guarantee you, if that camera wasn't on, things would have got ugly. And lastly, just stand your ground. They're gonna try to intimidate you, they're gonna try to bully you, but as long as you know your rights and you know you haven't committed a crime, you should walk away successful. Let's continue.
This is Officer Richardson trying to tell me I need a permit to have a sign in the Capitol. Weren't you just down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't need a permit. It was just told to me on video that I've uploaded to YouTube, I will not be harassed for having a sign as an individual. You gonna keep harassing me?
I'm just listening to what you're saying, sir.
All right, goodbye. You're dismissed.
So,
your chief is gone because of me.
That's good.
That is good. Thank you for admitting it.
You got your phone.
They're aware of it. I already came up here and said what I'm going to do in advance.
You already called him?
I talked to him. He was there.
Okay.
He's a witness.
Okay.
It's on video. I was assured I will not be arrested today for having a sign without a permit.
Okay.
You can go away.
to 24.
Now notice this for documentation. He walked up to me and got in my space. Now if I follow him, he's going to say I'm in his space.
I'm going to give you a 21.
You're going to leave before I leave.
I'm going to. I'll call it.
Bye.
Have a good day, sir.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
You might be able to. I don't know if you actually have to physically move your car.
What do you guys not get?
About what?
That you can protest, the First Amendment right in the public square. You don't need a permit. You don't even need a permit for 10 people.
Okay.
But I'm not going to fight it. I'm here as an individual, and that I will fight. So this is the executive mansion. On this site lived 3 presidents of the United States, Monroe and Tyler as governors, and William Henry Harrison, while his father, Benjamin Harrison, signer of the Declaration of Independence, was governor. The first house on this site was also home to governors Patrick Henry and Henry Lee, father of Robert E. Lee. The President House, first occupied by Governor James Barber in 1813, was designed by Alexander Paris and built by Christopher Tompkins. As the home of Virginia's chief executive since that date, it is the oldest continuously occupied official governor's residence in the nation. In 1989, the exterior of the mansion was restored to its circa 1830 appearance under the direction of the Citizens Advisory Council for interpreting and furnishing the executive mansion. Thank you.
That's some cool information on that executive mansion. However, if you want to hold a sign in public, that is perfectly legal and protected in the First Amendment. The First Amendment to the United States Constitution prevents the government from making laws that regulate an establishment of religion or that prohibit the free exercise of religion or abridge the freedom of speech, the freedom of the press, the freedom of assembly, or the right to petition the government for redress of grievances. Now for the comments of the day. Alan Eisner says, again, police enforcing feelings instead of the law. Recording in public is completely legal, and if you don't want to be recorded, go back in your house or take off in your car. Next comment, Mike Reed says, they always pick a side to believe and do not listen to anything the other side says. Getting ID does not prove anything. Both sides have a story, and they believe only one side.
But that's going to do it for this video. Much love to these awesome creators. Again, make sure you use the links in the description to go check out their channels and show them some love. And if you're not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you won't miss the next episode.